So, these are just gonna be my real, actual thoughts on Demo 5. I'm not gonna give you the B-roll of this corpse of a game, honestly. There's a reason I called it fucking filler content. Like, this game fucking sucks. But the story just is so fucking bad. The story feels like, the rewrite update feels like it's designed to just spite Campy Fire instead of designing it to be a better, instead of designed to make it a better story. It feels like it's designed to just spite Campy Fire, the previous writer. I get, yeah, he did a bad thing. But, if there's any online crime I'm willing to forgive, it's those that aren't illegal. Like, oh, somebody's racist. So what? Like, I just don't understand why Chapter 5 story is complete ass. Like, you've already seen people complaining about the fucking colored outlines with that fucking 3D render of the characters that completely kills the story. For most people. Look, gameplay, in my opinion, triumphs over all when you're talking about when you're discussing games. And the gameplay feels rushed as hell. The only good boss in all of Chapter 5 is Reginald. The Overseer boss is, yet again, another fucking fake-out boss. Like, let's keep a tracker of fake-out fake-out bosses. We have Griever in Chapter 2, Hatred in Chapter 3, Captain the Ancients in Chapter 4, then non-final boss fake-out bosses, the Overseer guy, then back to final bosses, we have a fake-out final boss with Cassie, and, like, Reginald is the only good boss here. My only problem is that one, like, quick axe attack without any real wind-up, but I'm fine with it, because unlike the Whore, at least you can generally guess when to block by when his walking animation ends. For the Whore in the Trinity fight, you can't do that. The Trinity fight is so fucking easy. Like, my main problem with Chapter 5, just Modern Block Tail, Chapter 5. Why is it so easy? Mutant, I did on my first try, on my first real attempt, when I got, like, good items. I was ready to, like, grind out attempts. Like, I just beat the pit on my second time ever playing it. We'll get to that. And I beat Mutant first try. I've seen videos of people super guarding his charge up attack consistently on their first time playing the boss. I think that shows that this boss isn't that hard. My problem is that just he's way too easy to block. Like, I wish status effects were done if you blocked. Were still given if you blocked the attack instead of dodging. Because that, at least, say give a mutant a special ability that does that. Because like if that was the case, he'd actually be a cool boss. Because he'd solve some of the problems with him. He'd still be comically easy because most of the dodge windows are insanely big. But still, it would solve some of the problems where you don't even need to play that good to easily beat Mutant. And the pit, as I referenced earlier, it's super fucking easy. I beat it my second time playing it. I just realized, hey, wouldn't the Trinity bosses be like super weak to bombs? Like it's like, you know, of enough HP to just face tank it. And the new bomb upgrade. And it works. It cleans house. And another problem, balancing in the base game. Frostma, even before the buff to Cassie, was super easy. I literally did it first try on solo. Same with the Trinity fight. First try on solo. Like, it's not even close to hard. I feel like you are genuinely bad if you struggle on this. And, like, it's fine to be bad at video games, but, like, don't ruin it for the rest of us because you're bad. And, like, wah, it's too hard, I can't easily do the super rush on my first attempt. It's too hard. You know, I wish we had something, like, kinda cool, but actually, like, another kinda cool. Not literally, but like figuratively, like something that showed that showed how much higher the skill cap could go compared to the base game. And what we got was a pit that is debatably easier than like Chapter 3's pit. Like, if not for, like, 458 carries Chapter 5's pit. Like, it took me 26 minutes to beat it on my winning run. I think that tells you how much harder it is than spending, like, 3 minutes to beat 459. Like, come on. I think that kind of shows how difficult each one is. Also, the rewards from the pit, technically named, and also the balancing of just new shit in general. I don't think they know how to balance shit. Like, why the fuck did they give Sling defense Pierce? That was the only thing it was missing. That was the only thing keeping it in check. Or enemies with armor. Why did you make it ignore the armor of like 90% of the enemies in the game with armor? I only know 2 enemies with higher than 2 armor. The Astral League, which was introduced in the Chapter 5 update, and like the Trotter, and like the little spirit that Trotter spawns after like an ungodly amount of turns. I think it's a 20 or something. Those are the only two I recall with armor above 2. One of them does nothing. It's just a random peon, and the other one has 2 HP. Like, you can just kill him with fucking anything. I wish I was doing something more entertaining right now. Also, the rewrite. Chapter 1 is fine, but Chapter 1 is fine. I like the changes. I feel like it adds to it in a meaningful way, but but it does not solve the problem of each chapter meaning nothing for other chapters. Chapter 2, yet again, good changes to make the story in the chapter better, but has 0 plot significance to the other chapters. Chapter 3, same shit, but now they made hatred fucking lame. They removed the coolest line in the game. Chapter 4, I don't think they rewrote any Chapter 4 dialogue, and if they did, it's probably so insignificant that it barely matters. Like, probably something with Calypso at the end, but that's about it. As I said, like, the rewrite feels like it was just a spite campy fire, it feels like it was just a spite campy fire, which, like, sure, he's a bad guy and whatever. Like, you gotta admit, he's a good writer for an episodic story. But the problem is, people didn't expect Long Tales to be an episodic story. They expect it to be serialized. But that means it's like episodic is like every episode everything resets and it goes back to like some arbitrary state of the world where practically nothing is happening. And serialized means it's just a normal story. Yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. Also, I just don't like the new general. What the fuck am I trying to say? I don't like the general implication that we have another female companion that is useless gameplay-wise, and I grow to gradually hate more and more story-wise throughout the chapter. Twice. Back to back. As I said in the filler video, I don't want my takeaway from this game that can do good things. Like, I've seen it. Be a good game. My takeaway to GP, it was decent until the woke-toids took over and made the story complete shit. I did marry Sue that add completely nothing and completely ruin the gameplay. Like, I don't want that to be the takeaway from, like, Chapter 6. Please, I beg you. Please. Don't. Please. Don't do this. It isn't worth it. Anyways, there's this cool thing called a lightning. Yeah. I'm gonna stop there. I have better things to do with my time, like having fun.